Donald Trump, businessman, reality TV star, president. And now, comedian? Okay, maybe not quite. But the man loves a good rally, a captive audience, and the sound of his own voice. So naturally, he's been trying his hand at stand-up, or at least what passes for it in the 2024 election cycle. Trump's brand of humor has always been, let's say, divisive. His supporters eat it up, roaring with laughter at his every insult and quip. His detractors, not so much. They see his jokes as mean-spirited, offensive, and downright dangerous. But love him or hate him, and let's be real, there's not a lot of in-between. You can't deny that Trump knows how to work a crowd. He's a master showman, a provocateur, and a walking, talking headline. And in the age of social media, that's a potent combination. So buckle up, folks, because the 2024 election is shaping up to be a wild ride, and the jokes are just getting started. Speaking of jokes, let's talk about Tony Hinchcliffe. You know, the comedian who's so edgy, he makes a cheese grater look dull. Well, Hinchcliffe recently took the stage at a Trump rally and proceeded to unleash a torrent of jokes that were about as funny as a root canal. We're talking jokes about Latinos, jokes about black people, jokes about Palestinians, jokes that made even the most die-hard Trump supporters squirm in their seats. Unsurprisingly, the backlash was swift and severe. Republicans and Democrats alike condemned Hinchcliffe's remarks. Latino leaders called for an apology, and Twitter exploded with outrage. Hinchcliffe, for his part, remained defiant, claiming that his jokes were taken out of context. But the damage was done. His performance served as a stark reminder that in the world of comedy, there are still some lines you just don't cross. As if things weren't already heated enough, President Biden decided to pour some gasoline on the fire. In response to Hinchcliffe's jokes, Biden called Trump supporters garbage during a campaign call. Now, Biden's no stranger to gaffes, but this one was a doozy. Republicans were outraged, comparing it to Hillary Clinton's infamous basket of deplorables comment. Trump himself was quick to pounce, accusing Biden of running a campaign of hate. Biden's supporters argued that his words were taken out of context, that he was simply expressing his disgust at Hinchcliffe's offensive jokes. But the damage was done. Biden's garbage comment became a rallying cry for Trump and his supporters, further dividing the country and deepening the political chasm. Amidst all the political mudslinging, the annual Al Smith dinner provided a brief respite. The dinner, a white tie affair that traditionally roasts the presidential candidates, is supposed to be a light-hearted event, a chance for politicians to poke fun at themselves and each other for a good cause. This year, however, the jokes felt a little less light-hearted and a lot more pointed. Trump, in particular, seemed to relish the opportunity to take shots at his opponent. He mocked Biden's age, his mental acuity, and even his wife, Jill. Biden, for his part, tried to keep things light, but his jokes felt a bit forced. It was clear that the tension between the two candidates was palpable. The Al Smith dinner is usually a reminder that even in the midst of a contentious election, there's still room for civility and humor. This year, however, it felt like just another battleground in the fight for the White House.